Hey there guys, this is Tina from Rata here and welcome to the September issue. Well, I have skipped the August issue and I'm really sorry. Didn't? Oh no, I didn't. I thought I did. I'm sorry. But yeah, welcome to a new month. Well, which date is it? The 7th of September it is today. And yeah, I guess I feel like informing you again, right? Why do I sound so confused? I'm sorry. I just came home from work before and it was like the hardest week ever. It was insane. I feel like I got electrocuted, or however you call that. Like, because my nerves are always under such pressure or whatever. But yeah, it's Friday now. No, I'm not gonna sing the Friday song, don't worry. And I'm really glad about that. And yeah, first, I want to start with a big, big thank you for everyone who has left a happy birthday comment on my channel or on Twitter and in my comments, yeah, wherever. Thank you so much, guys. It really meant a lot to me. And yeah, it really made me smile. So thank you very much for that. And I also want to say a big thank you, guys, because I have reached 3,000 subscribers today. Let's hope it remains at this number. Because sometimes, I don't know, when someone suddenly decides to unsubscribe, it suddenly goes down again. But yeah, I've reached a number 3,000. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's it feels like I only had, I don't know, 500 yesterday, and now it's 3,000 already. So I'm just amazed. Thank you so much, really. It means a lot to me that you guys seem to enjoy my humor that much, my weird humor. And for all the nice comments you leave, and yeah, the likes and favorites, and yeah, just everything. It really means a lot to me. I will think of a special to give to you guys, so yeah, I can give it back to you. No, mom, I'm recording. So I'm sorry. Yeah, but you know that by now. Those people who have watched my videos from the beginning on, go out, mom.
I do so.
Mom, you're annoying. Yeah, those people who have like watched my first LP ever know that my mom constantly walks in, so you're used to it. Um, yeah, like I said, I will think of a special to give to you guys for the 3,000 subs, but I'll have to think first what it is. Maybe you can leave some ideas in the comment section. Because yeah, last time I've done a special together with Elena and my sister. That was really fun actually. 2000 sub special, like question and answer with Tina and Elena and Angie. Unfortunately, my sister doesn't live here anymore. She moved to Lucerne, which is like 2 hours away from here. But Elena's still there. Maybe her and I can think of something that we could do. That will be coming. Um, yeah, that's the thank yous for now. um, Next point is, well, what can I talk about? Yeah, my holidays, of course, but first I'm gonna talk about game stuff, and then the rest is gonna be about GDC and Gamescom, because yeah, I think some people are curious to hear about that, and yeah, I actually wanna like give you guys, how can I say, an experience of what I've done on my holidays. And but yeah, first gaming stuff. There's still Tomb Raider 5 and Resident Evil 5. They're still my current LPs. Um, Unfortunately, I've reached the last 3 levels of Tomb Raider Chronicles already, which I'm really sad about. This is the last classic Tomb Raider game that I'm LPing. Why does it have to be over so fast? Yeah, next Wednesday, which is the whatever September, I'm gonna post the first VCI level. I think a lot of you guys are looking forward to it. So am I. Cats who boo bangles, that's all I'm saying. And yeah, I would say let's enjoy the last quarter of the game as much as we can. Then yeah, we'll move on to the, how can I say, forced. I'm gonna move on to the newer games. Not Angel of Darkness. No, no, I'm never gonna LP the game. Forget it. And then Resident Evil 5. Yeah, well, I don't know why. Or maybe I do know. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be as popular as my Tomb Raider LPs. And well, I'm sorry if some of you guys don't seem to enjoy it. And yeah, to those people who dislike it, just don't watch it. I mean, I'm not forcing you to watch it. And those people who, yeah, enjoy watching it, go ahead. I really appreciate like any comments and yeah, even on the Resident Evil series. So yeah, thank you for watching or not watching that. I know Resident Evil 5 isn't everyone's cup of tea, I admit that, or glass of beer. Not funny, Tina. Um, but yeah, so if you don't enjoy the Resident Evil series or Resident Evil 5, don't watch it. And yeah, I would say that's it for the gaming stuff for now. Let's move. Oh yeah, no, wait. One final thing. Yes, I'm going to Let's Play Resident Evil 6 for those people who have asked. Yes. Yeah, that's it with the gaming stuff. Let's move on to GDC and Gamescom, I would say. All right. GDC 2012. I think not all people will know exactly what GDC actually is. It is called Game Developers Conference, and it means that this is like one big event or yeah business event where game developers, game designers, game producers, etc., from all over the world meet for 3 days, and they're gonna visit. Sorry, I keep saying all the time. There, you get the chance to visit different conferences there. You get to see speakers. Um, yeah, and they also get the chance of networking. And yeah, I don't know how many people have that in memory, but my friends and I are like, or let's say two of my friends I used to go to school with, and I are actually working on our own game at the moment because it is our goal to start our own game. I can talk. Game company. Yeah, we want to start our own game company as soon as possible, maybe in the next following years. And yeah, we're really taking this serious. We're like working on business models already, business plan, all that dry, serious business stuff just to make a fun game. Yeah, I can't say much more to that right now. I'll keep you guys informed if you have like any news. I think I'm gonna put a link like in the description to our website. We have a website already, and yeah, if you're interested, you can go and read about us there, and also about our first project. And yeah, it's nothing big at the moment. We've just started it recently, and yeah, you actually have to register. I think with you can like log in with your Facebook login or Twitter login or whatever in order to read our site. And yeah, likes are on Facebook and everything. I like really appreciate it. So thanks for that already. But anyway, back to GDC 2012. It was in Cologne, which is in Germany, and I've actually never been there. So when we arrived there, it's actually a really short flight from Zurich to Cologne. You're like starting, then you're like in the air for a short amount of time, and you're landing already. It felt like, I don't know, 15 minutes. No, it was like almost an hour, but still, that's nothing. And yeah, as we arrived there, I was actually really surprised. Cologne is a really beautiful city, I have to say. It comes close to Swiss standards. And yeah, we stayed in a what do you call it, youth hostel there. It was really cool too. I had my own room, and yeah, and yeah, the next day we three went to GDC together, and yeah, we felt like a little bit intimidated first because we didn't know what's expecting us there, you know. And yeah, as you enter it, it's actually a pretty casual event. It's so cool. There, I think it was about 10,000 attendees, I think. And when you enter, you get this like badge that you can like it's attached like one of those strings that you can like put around your neck, and it has like your name on it and the company you work for and the job description and everything, or job title or whatever. And you felt like someone from the press with it. That was really cool. Yeah, and after we have received it, we just stood there for a while, like, yeah, what are we doing now? And yeah, um, yeah, I felt a little bit overdressed to be honest. I thought it's good, because it's business. They work in an office. I kind of dressed a bit elegant, I guess, and everyone was just walking around in t-shirts and jeans, and there were many women anyway, so I felt weird anyway. So who cares? And yeah, so we almost didn't talk to any people, even though we went there to do some networking. We even made our own business cards, and yeah, but we didn't know how to start this whole thing. So the first morning was just like us walking around awkwardly, and attending conferences. Oh, what was the first conference? yeah, it was called bootstrapping, and it was about like building a company without like the help of any investors and stuff like that. But we actually had to say that stuff like that only works in America. In Switzerland, you can't live off only $20,000 a year. You don't know what I'm talking about? That's okay. I'll stop it. It's not interesting anyway. You don't really care about that. But yeah, anyway, so the first day we actually got to know two guys at lunch. They just said to us, and yeah, it was really cool. We had a cool talk. One of them was from Russia, and the other one was from San Francisco. It was really cool. And then in the evening, we were invited to a Crytek party. I guess some of you know Crytek, you know, the makers of Crysis and Far Cry. And we were invited to the party. And yeah, we had like an all access pass, you know, yeah, we felt like VIPs. And yeah, so we got to this party. It was so cool. It was right at the Rhine. It's a river that's floating through Cologne. And yeah, it had like a view to the dome of Cologne. Do you call it dome? I hope so. And it was pretty much like a lounge party. It was like really relaxed. There was music playing, people everywhere. You could get drinks for free. Oh my god! So we just sat at a table first, like just the three of us again, intimidated, not knowing what to do. Like, yeah, we need a few drinks first, I guess. So we just sat there for 2 hours, one drink after the other, you know. And then when we were a bit tipsy already, yeah, we went like into the crowd and chatted with so many people and. I got to know such amazing people there. A guy from Nintendo. He works. He's French, but he works for Nintendo in Germany, and he's actually a translator from Japanese to English. I think he translated games like Pokemon and stuff like that. And he was hilarious, really. And first, yeah, typical Tina because he was loud. I didn't really hear when he told me where he works. I was like, just like, yeah, yeah. And then he hands me over his business card and he's like, Nintendo. I'm like, oh my god, Tina, act all business like now and don't freak out. But yeah, that was really, really cool. And he's a fun guy, definitely. And they actually, yeah, the party, yeah, everything went well. And then they actually finished the party at about 1 in the morning. They threw us out, like, yeah, we're closing, stuff like that. And suddenly, like, a guy walks over to me. He's like, yeah, where are we going now? And I thought, who are you? He just started to talk to me. And I thought, yeah, maybe my colleagues have talked to him before and he knows that I belong to them. And I was, yeah, I don't know. I think there's an after party at the Hotel Marriott. And yeah, so I got to know two new people from Belgium. I think I'm also going to put a link to their Twitter and website in the description. They do fantastic work. They just started their own game company at the beginning of this year. And yeah, they're doing great work, believe me. You can go and check them out. And yeah, so we went to an after party until 5 in the morning. Pew! That was, yeah, hangover. Talking about, yeah, 5 in the morning. We actually had to get up the next day at 8 again in order to go to our conferences again. Holy shit. I think everyone at GDC had a hangover that day. We were all like, ugh. And then, of course, when you walk into GDC, there's suddenly there comes someone to you. It's like, hey guys, have you heard already? There's a party tonight. Da, da, da. Every day was like that. There was a party every night somewhere. We were like, oh my god, okay. So we always left at about 4 in the afternoon every day to take a little pre-nap, and got up at 8 in the evening again to go out. And we were always like, oh, we're not gonna stay long, we're not gonna stay long. And then every single time we got about 2, 3, or 5 in the morning. That was, oh, insane. I had like a constant hangover for 3 days. So yeah, on Tuesday, same conferences. And then we were invited to, what party was that? Let me think. Ah, yeah, that was the Games Connection party, I think it was called. It was also pretty casual. You sat together in a bar, with everyone and got drunk. That's practically it. And yeah, at about, also, I think it was 2 in the morning, we went out. And, there are sometimes these, how do you say, walkways, where people walk. And next to it was a street cars could drive or like bicycles could pass if they wanted. And we stood there outside, like I think it was there the guy from Nintendo, the guys from Belgium, yeah, just like and my free colleagues, and yeah, we were standing there in the walkway, and suddenly there's like this guy with the bicycle who wanted to get past us, and he was a German one, and you know we understood him, and you know I think he was drunk or something like that. He was like, "Sorry, can I pass?" I was like, "Dude, you know he sounded really aggressive," and so I was like, "Yeah, get out of the way." So we all went out of the way, and he's like, "You know, that's German streets." And then he looked at us with like a deadly gaze. And we were like, dude, what the fuck is your problem? Just if you want to pass here and not use the street that you're supposed to use, then just go drive through us, you know, like yeah, just past us. So we let him pass. And then, of course, a few meters ahead, there was another group of people standing. And he was like, oh my god, I cannot believe this. And I still had to hold my laughter back serious. I was like, and then he drove back, all the way back. So he was like in front of us again, and he wanted to pass us again. He's like, okay, I'm gonna have another try at this. And I was like standing there holding my laughter back. He's like, this is serious. I mean, come on, what the hell? What a weirdo. Yeah, but I think in the end he managed to get past the mass of people. Good for him. What became of him? We don't care actually. Hopefully he like, I don't know, fell down somewhere or so. Stupid idiot. Yeah, but that night we actually, yeah, Tuesday night we got to bed pretty early. And then next day, we were actually allowed to go one day earlier into Gamescom. So yeah, since we were so lucky to have an all access pass, we could avoid massive crowds that would arrive next day. And so we went. What? My mom is mowing the lawn, how we call it. I hope you can hear that. Sorry. Yeah, there were quite a few people there because it was open for press and yeah, us GDC attendees. And it had, yeah, like I said, there were quite a lot of people there, but it's still, you know, you had like space to move. You didn't have to wait that long to play any games, and yeah, so it was actually pretty bearable. It really didn't look like on the picture here. That's what it looked like the next day. So yeah, I went to GDC and it was amazing. I have to say, they put so much effort into like building all those booths and yeah, it was really impressive to see. Stupid me didn't take the good camera with me. Um, yeah, but one thing that was kind of put me off was like it was goddamn loud in those halls. It was like everyone was trying to like over peak, however say that, the other person with the sound, and your ears were over like, oh, I can't hear anything anymore. But yeah, apart from that, I really enjoyed looking at all the stuff. And of course, Tina kept looking out for the Capcom booth. Because she wanted to play Resident Evil 6. And yeah, so we wandered around the halls. I think we visited about 4 halls until we finally found it. And yeah, it was like inside this black, what would you say, black building. Yeah, they almost like, I think so many game companies had a building inside the hall, you know, so you couldn't see anything of the game unless you entered it. Call of Duty, I think Call of Duty had like, you could almost call it a house, a mansion. It was so fucking big, and it had like massive artwork on the walls. It looked amazing though, I have to say. I'm not a fan of Call of Duty, but I have to say it was amazing artwork to put on the mansion. And the same with Capcom. They had like they placed like several people around there who were like dressed like zombies, and there was a priest there holding up a shield, you know, that said like "God's wrath is upon us." And oh, I was so stupid. I actually thought that this series it was some guy, you know, from the church who tried to convince everyone to like into his belief. And I was like, and then I said to my colleagues from work, guys, are they serious? Why do they allow someone like that to stand into those halls? And they're like, Tina, isn't that from Resident Evil 6? Like, oh, that was such a Chris moment, man. And yeah, I went to play Resident Evil 6. I had to wait about 10 minutes. That was okay. But of course, I got like a TV screen where everyone who was waiting in the queue could stare at. That was pretty embarrassing, so they like could see any mistake that I made. But who cares? I got to play Resident Evil 6. And I have to say, I'm surprised. It was, well, not fantastic or whatever, but I was pretty amazed of it. I got pretty quick into the steering. The graphics are great. I think it's gonna be a cool game. Promising, definitely. I didn't get to play the other missions. I played the Leon mission, of course. If there is no Wesker mission, I'm gonna play the Leon mission, guys. And yeah, it was really cool. I didn't get to play Tomb Raider. I'm really sorry. The Queen of Tomb Raider didn't get to play Tomb Raider. But the problem is, you had to wait 1 hour in order to play the game. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna wait an hour in the queue just to play 10 minutes of a game. And then in the afternoon, I actually passed it again and saw that there was no one standing there. I thought, wow, okay, I can go and play it. But then when I went closer, I saw, oh, they've closed it. Fantastic. So yeah, sorry, no Tomb Raider. And what else? Yeah, that's about it. We didn't do that much at Gamescom, actually. We mainly spent time at GDC and with the people we got to know there. And yeah, I hope I haven't bored you with the whole story. If you're still watching this, thank you. And yeah, on Wednesday we had the last party. Then actually, ooh, that was they rented whatever. They rent a whole club just for us. And the good thing about those parties is you just feel so comfortable there. There is no single chaff. It's just people from the game business, and they're all so friendly and cool and amazing. It was so cool. And actually, yeah, that's one thing I have to tell you. Yeah, so we went to the last party at Crystal Palace, I think it was called. It was like, electro music club, like I said, those typical parties. And yeah, so we walked in, and usually they sometimes play. They have like screens also in the clubs where they like show random, I don't know, maybe music clips or pictures or whatever. And they kept playing game trailers on them. It was so cool, like Assassin's Creed, and it was so cool. And yeah, so we walked in, and then we went to a lounge, and we saw someone sitting alone there. And since we felt confident about like, getting in touch with people, we sat down to him, and yeah, he looked like pretty normal and everything. We didn't think much. And yeah, so we started to talk to him, and until, yeah, he also handed us his business cards. And actually, he was the designer of Angry Birds. That was so cool. I was like, oh my gosh. And yeah, but of course, I stayed business again, you know me. And unfortunately, we had such a stupid table, you could put the drinks on. I think he bumped into it, and then he poured my drink out. Oh. But he actually bought me one. Oh my God. I got a drink from the designer of Angry Birds. I feel like really honored. Yeah, that was a crazy and drunk night, I'm telling you guys. The people got weirder and weirder. I just, went on the dance floor all, and yeah, I just shared drinks with random people on the dance floor. Yeah, it was like a big family. And yeah, it was over at 5 in the morning, the party. And the next day I actually had to get up at 9 again. No, even earlier. When did I get up? Yeah, 9, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because we actually went to Gamescom again, but like I said, we only walked in a few steps and thought, no, it's too crowded, we're going again. That was my holidays pretty much. Then we flew back, and yeah. We're going again, definitely, next year. It was so cool. And yeah, guys, sorry, this issue is so long already. I'm gonna cut it now. I hope you're gonna have a great September. If it's also your September this month, you rock, because Virgos are the best. And but Tina, don't what's it called in English? Libras, exactly. Don't Libras also have their birthday in September? I'm only counting the Virgos, Lara. But yeah, I hope you're gonna have a great September. I'm gonna please you with Tomb Raider Chronicles videos and Resident Evil 5's videos for those people who like them. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks again for everything, guys, and cheers.